good afternoon. I'm just rolling some beads. Oops, you can't quite see them, and I can't pull it and then flip the camera around because it doesn't have the option anymore when you hit enter or when you hit record for your phone. Anyway, or if it does, I'm just too stupid to figure it out, but no, it doesn't. Anyway, I was going to actually make a video. I have this many left for my light color, but the reason why I made this video is it's really nice outside, and I want to be outside rolling these beads. I tried it the other day. I went outside and rolled beads on my deck, and my glue got super liquidy, and when I laid it on its side like that, it just kept dripping out the bottom of the container because I had washed this, and this is what happened to it already. You know, it just started getting real runny, and I was like, if that's what it's going to do in the summertime, I don't know, maybe I'll have to just leave this laying on its side when I'm outside, and just, you know, hope that when I tip it, it you know, just has enough heat that it'll roll, or, you know, that it'll slide a lot easier on the in the plastic container. But yeah, I was a little disappointed about that whole situation. I was like, because I really want to sit out on my deck and soak up some vitamin D, and well, not really, but, you know, I want to sit on my deck and just, you know, enjoy the outside, you know, sweat a little and just feel uncomfortable. So I just been sitting inside, and it's like, God, I hate this. I don't want to. That's why I painted today out on the deck, because I can do that. Although I think I'm going to start bringing out a spray bottle, and I'm going to spray my, because I had that little yogurt container top. That's what I use to hold my paint in. I kind of use it like my paint palette, but because it's got a nice little lip and a, you know, whatever. So I thought, well, okay, if I get a little water, because the paint starts to dry, and I don't know. And and I found out, so I bought some Mod Podge, right, to mix with my glue, or not with my glue, with my paint, and it just starts mushing up into a slimy ball. So I don't know if Mod Podge just is not the right, like, if I use my Elmer's glue in my paint, it stabilizes some of them really chalky paints. So when I roll my bead and I use the glue, the paint doesn't run, you know, on your fingers. So like if you're rolling like this, and you're not smearing along your color, you know. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but yeah, I found that Mod Podge it doesn't do that. It clumps it up. So I don't know if I need to water that Mod Podge down a little more, or what. If you have any suggestions, that would be wonderful. I just need something to, you know, like that Americana brand. I forget, is it Deco Art? The Americana paint. It's like real cheap, and you can buy a big bottle of it. I like buying the big bottle of the black and then the white, so I can lighten or darken my colors. But when I use that stuff, I have to add, I was adding what was I adding before? I was adding that decoupage stuff. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, it was something decoupage. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just buy the Mod Podge. So I bought the Mod Podge Glossy. I didn't know whatever, but maybe it's the glossy kind that's making my paint clump up. But I don't know. So if you have any suggestions, that would be great. Otherwise, you know, I just continue painting. I can't wait to cut this one to see how this one's going to roll. Of course, I'm going to be cutting it this way. So, you know, that'll be fun. I can't wait to see how how big those are going to be. I'm probably going to try to cut those at an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch, probably an inch actually, because an inch would give them enough room to taper down. So anyway, yeah, so here's, there we go. Oh, there, that works better. I was like trying to figure out how could I do that. So anyway, there's what I've got. I only have a few of these left, but then I have all of my ones that I'm going to be rolling as light green. I would like to get the red done before I start rolling the painted paper, just so I can leave this container as this painted paper pack here. Oh, I should have painted this piece of paper here. I think I'll just cut it and roll it and just leave it as is. This one side is white for that piece. But anyway, all I got left in this paper pack is 5 sheets of light pink on this side and red on this side. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, I want to finish out those after I finish out these, and I will try to figure something out so I can actually paint outside. I might, or not paint, roll beads outside. I might just leave my container like, but if I do that in the house, see, then the glue just takes forever when I want to, roll it. When it gets down to, like, this glue is down to about here, and it's just Elmer's because Elmer's was on sale when I bought it. I mean, otherwise I would have had, whatever brand. I mean, I don't care, glue's glue to me, but there's only so much in here, so when you lay it flat, it's all gonna, lay flat like this, and so what's up here's gotta slowly roll. But I guess if it's wet or hot, maybe it'll roll faster. So yeah, when I take my kids, my kids are a little bit older, but if they want to go swimming on the shore this summer, I've got one kid who will be interested in it, and it's free, so I'll just park and then walk to the beach. And, well, I say beach, but remember, I live in Minnesota, so our sand is not fluffy white sand like you would think. In Florida, it's sand colored. And anyway, I'll probably do a video someday and just do a quick video, because I don't want to video too many people and in their swimsuits and stuff, because actually, I wouldn't mind me. I mean, you're out in public, that's what you're expected. It's expected that somebody's going to, you should always assume somebody is going to video you, or you're going to be on camera when you're outside of your home. Now, if you're in a public place or private, like a private place like a gym or something, yeah, you shouldn't be videotaping in the locker room or taking pictures or stuff like that, because, that's a setting that, that's a can of worms you just don't want to mess with, because a lot of people have self-conscious issues when they go to the gym anyway. I mean, you know what? I used to be a skinny person too until I had my kids and decided to start gaming. I have my own faults. I don't call you out on yours. But anyway, but anyway, so I will try to do a video sometime where I'll just do a kind of quick of what I'm talking about when I say I go to the beach. So that way in later videos, you'll understand, if, assuming you happen to be a person who watches a video later on of mine. Now, keep in mind, my videos are, A, you have to deal with my ADD, so I do sidetrack a lot in videos. B, I don't edit. And C, sometimes swear words slip in. Sorry, I am trying to work on that. I know people don't like to hear it, but, I'm a rough, tough kind of person, so it sometimes happens. And then, I don't remember if I was counting or doing A, B, C, and D. I'm just gonna give up now. Anyway, all right, I'm just gonna end. Don't even. Oh my gosh, it's been a long long video already. Yeah, I'll try to do a video and, do a nice panoramic of, the place where I take the kids, but I'll have to figure something out for my glue because I really do want to, do stuff outside. And of course, I'm not going to be sitting in the sand part because they do have a part that has some grass. So I'll be sitting in the grass on a blanket. So yeah, anyway, yes, so if you have any suggestions on, why um, I'll show it later if I remember, or when I get out my box of paints. It's just Mod Podge Glossy, and I don't know why it's not working like the other bottle. I can show the other bottle. I still have it. I mean, I guess I don't know what the difference between the two is. I assume they were both the same, but maybe if they're not, then I'll just go keep buying that other bottle because it helps stabilize my paint a lot better to do paints like this. Where, like, if it's a flat color and I want it to be a glossy, I add a little bit of that stuff, or some of this stuff, and it works good. But anyway, all right, well, this has already been way longer than expected. So, all right, bye. Oh.